Hello and welcome to No Nonsense Metal Reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new album from Austrian epic symphonic orchestral power metal band Dragony. So I would not describe this as easy listening, just put it on in the car, just background music, dip in and out. It doesn't really require a lot of concentration, because it does. This album, with its absolutely crazy artwork there, it's a concept album, an alternative take on a period of Austrian and global history, and it's a sprawling epic of an album. It's what I would describe as headphone music. You've got to have your headphones on, you've got to be in that space listening to it. Like another one of the albums that I really like, because I do really enjoy this album. I think it's a great album. But a similar one concept that I regard as headphone music is Judas Priest's Nostradamus. Widely discredited by a lot of Priest fans, and that's their opinion, that's their taste, absolutely fine. We're all entitled to our own opinion. The world would be very boring if we all loved exactly the same thing, but it's an album that is headphone music. You've got to put your headphones on, you've got to be in that space, just like this. So I think that's a good comparison, the best comparison I can make. So the album itself, with its totally amazing artwork, that is pretty epic. The album itself, as I say, is a concept, an alternative history, displayed in this huge, epic, symphonic way. I think it's the band's fourth album, and it is a very strong album. I really enjoy it. It's got a lot on there, a lot to offer. If you like power metal, if you like symphonic metal, heavy metal, you've got to give it a chance. If you're a fan of the band, I think you're made. You're going to enjoy it. It's a really good album. So let's take a look at some of the sort of standout moments here. It's what's that? 12 tracks. 12 tracks. We've got a bonus cover, which is a bit funky. So, Gods of War, the second track after a nice sort of orchestral intro piece, very familiar piece. Gods of War, superb, very heavy, very, very upbeat, uplifting, but it's enjoyable, it's catchy, memorable. There's a lot of very memorable performances here. The vocals are incredible, because this is actually my introduction to the band. I wasn't familiar with them prior to this album, but these guys are brilliant musicians, brilliant vocal performance. Just trying to find out. Oh, these are the guys looking pretty serious. That's power metal right there. Very, very power metal. Very European as well. So we've got Siegfried Sames. Sorry, it's a font. Brilliant vocal performance from him throughout the album. Absolutely incredible. Across the board, musicianship is excellent. The riffs are amazing. The drumming is so good. It's so driving, so driven, powerful drums. You can hear the low end percussion and the bass. It's brilliant. The keyboards, the whole symphonic element is really well done. And again, when you've got your headphones on in that headphone music state, you can really appreciate it. The whole piece. It's an epic album. Going back to the tracks, so God of War, brilliant track. Love You to Death is very upbeat, sort of got a great sort of rhythm, melody, very melodic. Magic, again, very uplifting, powerful, heavy metal pieces with these amazing sort of soundscapes in the background, from the keys and the synths. Brilliant. My favourite track is the one that's a bit bit of a standout here. Darkness. Is it Darkness Within? Sorry, Darkness Within. Now they pull out all the heavy metal, crunchy stops here, and they really do go for it here. Brilliant, brilliant track. Very much in the vein of, say, Sabaton, Powerwolf. You can hear that sort of that style, heavy, crunchy power metal, and it's brilliant. It's a great track. Very dark, very moody, very ambient. It's got a very sort of dark atmosphere to it. It's certainly worth checking out. That song alone is worth the album. What else we got here? AEIOU, brilliant track again. The album, of course, with the title track, Viribus Unitis. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but Viribus Unitis. Title track, brilliant track again. Very epic, very big. The whole thing it's like a journey. The whole album's obviously a story, but it's this whole journey. Golden Dawn, very big, orchestral, very synthy, and it's a lot of different sort of musical touches there. Really good track there. My second favourite track, the obligatory power metal. Every power metal album has to have it. The power metal titled song. And we've got Made of Metal, Cyberpunk Joseph. It's got metal in the title, Made of Metal, Cyberpunk. It's a power metal blueprint right there, and it's a brilliant track. The riffs are amazing, vocals are so solid, just such a great voice here. And then throughout the rest of the album, the Battle Royale and Legends Never Die. Again, big, upbeat, it's almost military marching music. It's kind of got that feel to it, and in relation to the concept of the album, I can see that's probably the whole sort of approach that they were going for, the whole sort of sound. Really great stuff. So I'm really impressed by this album, I've got to say. Not just for that awesome artwork. It's a very big album, very epic. It's got a lot to offer. If you like power metal, if you like heavy metal, if you like bands like, should we say, Twilight Force, or Blind Guardian to a slightly lesser extent. It's not quite that heavy. So thinking more like Twilight Force, another sort of crazy over the top band, but a great band. So if you like that sort of style of power metal and symphonic metal, then you're going to enjoy this album. So definitely go and check it out. So thank you for watching. Of course, I'll be doing the full review on the blog site, No Nonsense Metal Reviews. This is Dragony's Viribus Unitis. I'm George, and check back soon for more No Nonsense Metal. Thank you.